And just for safety's sake. Chat, do not let me go past this without quick saving once I've beaten these guys. These are mean. These are hellish mean. I'm going to get killed. I'm trapped. I'm stuck. I need some stamina here. One of them just died. Is this the black blood effect? Stamina's slow to regen. Is that the armor I've got on? Holy crap. Ouch. Bloody hell. I should have just got out of the way of that in time. But not so much that one. Well, we're gonna poison him. Come on. Finish him off. I look like I'm in some sort of black spandex suit. Right, quick save. Ursine armor is a must if you're going to fight monsters. I've never looked at the bear armor much, partly because I just didn't like the look of it. I've got to admit, it looks like massive, big, heavy, chunky stuff, which is probably perfect for fighting monsters. But it's got good resistances as well, I gather. Right, let's get that. We're going to take all that stuff. There's going to be a letter to read here in a minute to take everything. It's going to catch me up in a second. There we go. Read the old letter. We read that before. That's fine. Get the vampire stuff. Yeah, when it comes to armor in this game, in the base game, I very much went on looks. But this seems to have upped the difficulty ever so slightly, which is a good thing. Bring out the gimp. You think it looks pretty good? It looks a bit Nilfgaardian, I think. It also makes Geralt look a lot older, I think. I'm going to put the... Yeah, I'm a style guy. I'm putting the old stuff back on. What's that look like? Looks better. But let's get this stuff. I might have to go and revisit the runesmith at some point. Once we've got the Grandmaster armor of choice, which I think I'm going for Cat Skull, I think. You with your Griffin and Sign build, you don't even have to use the sword that much. This must be pretty good. I might try Sign build the next time I play through this game. Right. Did we quick save? I'm going to quick save now. Get this done, and then I am done in this location. No! I can save the game. Save it. Save it. And let's just get the hell out of here. Spiders. Vampires. Ugh. Let's go.
Come on, Roach.
Did you pick up the mask for that set too? I've got the mask in there. The proper gimp mask. Yes, it's not a good look. I'll wear it to the next fancy dress ball I get invited to. This game does seem to be quite keen on that. Game brings back memories. You love it? It is great, Antes. I totally agree. I think it's become my favourite game of all time. I mean, this is the first time I've played through it.
Run, Roach.
So everything's like new and a challenge and a puzzle to us. But I could really see me playing through this again. I mean, it was 140 hours ago when I started. And I can remember the main gist of the story, but I can't remember everything I did, and especially, you know, in the starter zone and stuff. What have we found here? Roach, let me off. We have people to kill. This time we are going to set people on fire. Oh, they're all there. I couldn't see them. No, don't you dare hit me with that hammer thing. Get in. Whoa! I'm dead! No! Maybe I do need some better armor. The mask is creepy. There's a red version of that mask as well. It's that guy with the big hammer. Maybe I should get a big hammer and use it to whirl with. I feel like we're stuck in Groundhog Day back in this part of Tucson. Is it way... Am I meeting things way higher level than me? I haven't been paying attention to the levels. No, leave the Drowner alone. I don't wish to play with the Drowner, thank you very much, not today. What's this? Little Smuggler's Cove? Oh, this is where I came. I remember coming here. I never actually got to check this place for loot. I got washed up on the shore, met a guy who I rescued, that blacksmith, remember? And then I went straight back to his village, bypassing the chance to take everything I could find out of here. Now, I don't know if I'm going to need any of this stuff, but we'll worry about that later. Yet more? Right, we're definitely quick saving that. I'm going to use the Hangman's Venom as well. At first you were curious because Siri looked hot. After playing the game you saw her more like a daughter. It's funny that. Because I got into this game thinking it was... I didn't know any of the story or anything. And thinking it was about, you go monster slaying. It's about killing monsters. And I thought that was the general gist of the game, with some overarching story behind it all. And I realised, after playing it for a little while, that it's not a game about monsters killing or saving the world. It's a game about parenthood. And being a dad myself, yeah, you see that. It's a game about Yennefer and Geralt feeling like they are failed parents and trying to do the best they can for Ciri. Or at least that's how I identify with it anyway. Burn him. I can get the guy. I can get that guy. I just want to stay away from Hammer Dude over there.
Pathetic.
No! God, he doesn't half hit hard with that thing. Thought he'd have taken a longer swing to get me with that. Hang on. Let's just get into the archers. Get rid of those. Easy. Miss him out.
The whole of us at once.
The whole of us at once? That sounds like a good idea, actually. Let's just set him on fire. He doesn't burn that well. Holy crap. Okay, so he hits me. Right, so the damage is inflicted before the animation. I've got to, as soon as I see him going for a hit, I've got to watch out for that. So the damage comes first, the animation comes after.
Son of a tyrant!
Son of a what? Hang on, someone's going to blow up. Someone's going to blow up. 1, 2. No. Ah. I thought he was going to erupt. You see, you haven't gone too deep into Pornhub. Don't go anywhere near that. What else can I loot from here? I must be getting near my inventory limit now. Story about family and finding your place in the world. I think that's exactly how it is. That was a lot of loot. Oh, there's Noel Ivor's journal. I found that though, didn't I, before? Right, where were we going? We're done in this region, are we? Kind of finished this off, I hope. What was that one there? A night for hire. Let's go do that. It's not too far away. And there should be some nightly remains. There we go.
Go, go.
Most kids don't have an army of
Slow
undead
now.
wraiths after
Whoa.
them. That's true. It does, as you say, Diglett, it does kind of complicate things. But then, you know, Geralt and Yen just have to... Ciri's obviously got herself into a bit of mess. She's been hanging out with the wrong crowd. She's been, you know, negatively influenced by the older kids at the bus stop. And Geralt and Yen just try and get her out of it as best they can, without judging her too much as well. And always thinking, it's our fault. It's our fault she was hanging out with those nasty older kids at the bus stop
Faster.
who led her into bad ways. That's what the story's all about. I'm sure of it. What were we looking for? Are these? Wow, okay. It's a fight and they're shooting me already. Sometimes I think I wish I'd kept that that perk that lets me deflect arrows back.
Pucker up!
Pucker up. Oh, yes.
Lads, charge! Take him for a ride!
You just get set on fire there, Fred. Let me just... Oh, no, it's Hammerman again. I need to try and get behind there. Go for the bowman. Not do anything rash, eh? Here he comes. Here comes the big dudes. Oh, look at that. How many can I get? Guy in the middle. Looked like he was beating himself off. Go on, have it, have it. Hang on. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Quickly retreat a bit. I'm going to get hit by that hammer, aren't I?
Let's ride!
Set his mate on fire. Dodge. Strike. I knew I was going to get hit by that hammer. That was a proper hit as well. Quick, get him while he's can't respond. That's quite a good fight. I enjoyed that one. You set those weaklings on fire before they can shoot. That's a good plan. You can increase the range of Igni by perks, can't you? Was I supposed to go and meditate there? That'll make a nice thumbnail, that shot there. I'll have to remember that one. Wow, okay. It looks like we've made quite a difference to this place.
Oh no. Yet another fugitive from the north. Why are you here?
Don't know if you noticed, but I just saved your ass.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Though not without a reward in mind, I wager. I know your kind.
Course. And I'll want a share of your beggar's alms, too. Wanted to take a look at your goods first. May I?
I suppose. But you're to touch nothing, and on purchasing pay in full, in hard currency. Understood?
I like the way they've got like this guy going, oh, another refugee from the north, when he's clearly got a Scandinavian accent. Combine Igni sign boost with Yrden boosting Igni. Oh, right, so you've got Yrden cast on the ground, and whatever you cast within that, it boosts your sign. That's quite nice. Game still looks great after 4 years. In fact, if I turn this to unlimited frames, I can hit like 140 FPS on this, but it really pushes the graphics card with ultra settings and everything on. And other games don't do that the same. I mean, it does look fantastic.
Nordlings. What about them bothers you so much?
Apart from the fact that they are all thieves, liars, and layabouts, not a thing.
Fair enough. Yeah, no bias here.
Show me your wares. Promise not to touch anything.
Don't think he's got anything to buy, has he? Not that I need. Right, I do need to try and cash in a bit here. I'm not going to sell this armor because this looks like a good set. Relic set. But I've got this other trash to sell, so this is where we can cash in a little bit. I think. Yeah, we can get rid of this rubbish stuff. What's he got? He's got 8 grand. 8 grand. Speaking of Witcher series, Gavel's body build would fit more to Letho. I know the scene you mean from the trailer. It looks a bit over buff for Geralt. We'll see what he looks like through the rest of the thing. Yeah, we don't need that. Was I thinking of doing that? That's a relic sword. I think I might keep some of that stuff. That one looks pretty good. I'm going to have to, when I see my upgraded stuff, I'm going to have to see what I really, really want. Do I not have a crossbow equipped at the moment? That's quite possible. Where else can I sell this guy? Anything? Don't really need that saddle. Let's sell that. I'm sick of looking that around. I'm not going to sit in my house admiring stuff on the wall. Let's sell it. Right, we've got any flipping broken rakes and rubbish like that? We have, but he won't buy them. Okay, well, I got a few grand off him for that stuff.
Gotta go. So long.
You think it's okay when he wears the armor, but he looks insanely buff, topless, and flexing? Yeah, I mean, those scenes, they're obviously, they want him to look like that, which I think it's way overdone. You see what this Geralt looks like, and the impression you get from the books is Geralt was like a fast, wiry sort of person, not some great big beefcake. Nothing else to do around. Oh, some loot. Oh, there's some loot. Stupid me, I should have...
What's new, handsome knight?
Was he talking to me? Just call me a handsome knight. I like the way there's people fishing by dismembered corpses. Maybe they're using bits of it as bait. That would work.
Works hard on the nerves, eh?
Can I do something for you?
Great.
Orders written on a scrap of hide. Job's a simple one. You have to comb the warehouses at the freight docks. Take any food supplies you find and scurry back here. Toot sweet. There's a load of knaves errant. I like that. Knaves errant instead of knights errant. That's good. Plenty of ill-smelling Greece's guardsmen.
Top of the top.
Straight back to the armourer. Let's sell him some crap.
Works hard on the nerves, eh? That's why you're so great.
This place looks a lot nicer now, I've got to
What
say.
do you seek here? Go back, Norting. Cross the Yaruga. Go home!
Doesn't like me, this guy. Can we just burn him now?
Show me your way.
Let me in. Yep, sell all that. And one more. Cool, that'll do.
Gotta go. So long.
Where next? We'd crossed over here. There was a few things to do. What's that one? That's the Tufo monster. Oh, level 48. That was one I was coming back for, wasn't it? Because that looked a bit tough. Definitely do this. Did I leave Roach just outside the village?
Giddy up.
Viper armor shows Geralt's physique the best. I've never... I mean, you get a Viper sword really early on in the game, don't you? But I've never seen the Viper armor. I'm sure you get a Viper sword early on. Or do you even start with it?
Come on now.
He's bitter. He looks like a butch baby. Oh, you're talking about the blacksmith guy.
Damn, you're ugly.
A ghostly knight. I am Maximus Nonius. I didn't catch the rest of that. I'm going to go with Spectre Oil, I guess. I'm going to get chopped there. Let's drop a Yerden down. Because it worked quite well before. Ouch! Ouch! Holy crap. Let's quickly switch to Quen and survive. That's a mighty big sword this guy's got.
Vengeance will be mine, in this
Pardon?
life or in them to come.
Who is this guy? It's called Ghostly Knight. I'm trying to think of... Is he from... What was the name of the gladiator? What was he called? Because that line sounded very familiar. Can I pick up that sword? That is such a shame. That sword has my name written all over it. what we're looking for here. Oh no! Notes by a Van der Gilder from Philibert's Hans. I'd always enjoyed practicing my craft. Killing came as naturally to me as blowing my nose. They first raised me to be a knight, and being a brigand's not much different. First blood and sword, then wine and harlots to wash the worries away. But ever since that horrid night, everything has changed. My dreams are filled with nightmares, in which I relive those events step by step. We took the estate by storm and pulled Maximus Macrinus out of his bedding, still in his 90s. Yet we had to put off dealing with him and first see to his family. Those were our orders, like it or not, but it's one thing to impale some corpulent cow diddler with a wine-stained moustache, and quite another to string up a snot-nosed runt. He squealed like a little girl when the lads threw the noose around his neck. Macrinus tried to buy us off. He even showed me the candlestick lever that opens the hidden vault where he hides his family treasures. But Philibert's orders were clear. Next up was Maximus's wife. The lads spent a long time having their way with her and making Maximus watch. Too long. I didn't know the harlot's brood and haven't a clue what he did to Philibert to make him wish such a fate on him and his family, but that was too much for me. Only once his whole clan was swinging did we turn our attention to Macrinus. We stuck him with hot pokers, cut off his ears, then slit his gut, and he throughout all this horror he didn't scream once, only groaned under his breath. When it came time for him to die in a puddle of his own excrement, under the tree where we'd hanged his wife and son, he looked at me in the eyes and whispered, "Vengeance will be mine in this life or the next." Those were his last words. Dark clouds filled the sky in that instant and a harsh gale sprung up. Then I gave the order to move out. I remember perfectly now when I reported this back to Philibert. He was all smiles, happy as a clam. Didn't even harangue me for not looting the manor. It was clear he cared about one thing and one thing only, Macrinus's death. Yet news of the treasure we left at Castle Decia quickly spread around Montcran, and a few lads from our hands are trying to fixing to head over there to see what they can find. I'll join them. I'll bury the remains still lying there in the yard. Maybe then their spirits will know peace. Maybe I'll wipe away at least some of my sins. Maybe at last I'll be able to sleep soundly. I don't think that worked, did it? Poor old Macrinus, that was a grisly end. You never read those? Too long? There's a lot of them that I miss out on. I do. Because I'm just not in the mood for reading. But some of these are actually quite good, and that one I'm quite glad I read that. I think if I wasn't streaming it and aware that not everybody wants to listen to all the lore and the story and everything else, I think I'd probably, if I was just playing this offline, I'd probably read everything I came across like that. If I was, willing to take my time over it all. Well, let's take all this stuff, including that old pipe. Yes, I want that old pipe. What have we got in here? Nothing? Hang on a minute, I must have missed something. I feel like I've missed something. Is there a door next door? Aha. Right, that one's locked. It said about using the candlestick thing, didn't it? To open the secret door to the cellar. If I run past something in a hurry. I don't remember reading where it was. I could have another look. Take a look. Philibert always pays his debts. Wonder where you've heard that. Find the stash in Macrinus' house using your Witcher senses. Looks like there's an upstairs to that. That is the house over there. Hang on, is this... This looks like this should be the house. But that's locked. I know it's pointing me over there. I don't see anything. I hear something over there. Okay, let me have another look. I feel like it should be something on the wall that opens a secret door somewhere. Am I going to go and need to read those instructions again? Oh, the ladder. I hadn't noticed the ladder at all. I was looking for things on the wall or things that were glowing blue. There we go. So it opens this. Right, okay. Why, people have huge stashes here. Philibert always pays his debts. Done. Journal filled with notes written in beautiful calligraphy. It boggles the mind, but that dregs drinking Philibert von Witten has returned to the duchy, and it seems he's not alone. He's gathered a group of fellow sow snoggers, and together they've taken to attacking travelling merchants. The son of Night has become a brigand. What an outrage. My brother warns me Philibert's Hans is harassing men for information. About my family. Do I have cause for fear? I have heard Philibert has reached rock bottom, but could he really sink so low as to raise a hand against someone who once spared his life? Huh. Die as we jump down the stairs. Yeah, I totally never noticed at all. I was looking at the outside thinking, there should be upstairs to that house, but I never noticed the ladder. It was perfectly camouflaged in the colour of wood against... Because I thought it was some shelves on the side of this. As I ran in, shelves on the left, and I'm looking at that thinking, shelves. It's perfectly camouflaged. Those sneaky, sneaky developers. Right, where are we going? Did I not get that? Okay, I guess I need to go there. Which one should we go to? That was... I can't do the Tufo monster. Or I'm not doing the Tufo monster. Oh, I need to go there to just hand that in. That's just a little bit to the north. Let's do that. There's so much to do and see in Tucson. It's awesome. It's like being back in Velen.
That's it, Roach.
But not quite as intimidating as Skellige with all the exclamation marks, question mark things.
Whoa!
Is that a water hag running about down there?
That's it, Roach.
I think it is. No, it's not. There's two of them, whatever they are. Anyway, I'm not being paid to go and kill it, so we'll leave it alone. Is this somewhere I haven't been? Oh no, this is the quarry. I know where we are now.
Faster.
Sometimes it's too dark to see stuff. Why not use each skull gear, then use what you like from those? I've got a load of I have got a load of the other armors and stuff made. It's back in my stash when we revisit the house. I don't know whether I'll have the resources to build all the Grandmaster stuff. But the cat gear I really want.
Have you learned how that cow came to fly?
It's a long story.
Yeah, you can get back to work. And it wasn't a plague of falling cows.
Did I not say so from the start? A weight off my chest. So what was behind the animal's plummet?
Young slizzard flying over the quarry dropped it. Was trying to get it back to its nest. Food for its mother and siblings. Probably heard the last of the beasts. Burned the nest, eggs, everything.
A praiseworthy precaution, but as I said, I can only pay you what we agreed. I simply haven't any more.
Well, that's what we get. Level 44. Wow.
And I thank you, Master.
I feel like I'm leveling up fast in this. We can go and get a new mutation.